All right, we are back from the sponsorship break. Thank you to all of our sponsors who donate and help our stream. If you'd like to be a sponsor for our stream, reach out to me. I have something for every budget, literally $20. I have something for every budget. Help me help you. Help you help me. My motto of the day, play even, no handicaps. Go for PA Pro-Am 2024. I approve this message. Pennsylvania Open WNT Matchroom event is going to start Friday the 13th of September.
Good omen.
Right? It's a good open for everybody. That event is open to anybody. Some of the best pros in the world are going to be here. $350 buy-in. It's $10,000 that I'm adding to that event. But, Jeremy Long just jumped in yesterday. Just finished second in the last WNT event out there at Oscar's Room. Was a runner-up to Tyler Steyer.
I know Tyler's been 2 points events, I believe.
2 in a row.
The last 2. Congratulations to him. He's a heck of a player. Tremendous fundamentals.
Already right up top there, I have pinned as the bracket. Give me a few minutes here. I'll do like a live scoring type screen. Just give me a second. Yep. Getting our game on. Game on opening leg.
Let's get it on!
Check them out at bigfamilycustoms.com. Make tremendous jerseys, custom sportswear, cups, everything. Jersey I got on today is from Game On Sportswear.
We have Jeremy and Brian
Schlosser.
Again, quite a disparity on paper. I'm familiar with Brian's game. Which is there? Jeremy missed the 1 ball again, but his cue ball did take the intended path. Be able to make the corner ball, I guess.
Give me 1 second. My computer is going just a tad bit slow. There we go. Much better now. Jeremy Schlosser 488 Fargo.
Yeah. I would imagine this is a big pocket, believe it or not, for the 1 ball coming off the rail.
Coming off the rail and
rail
the 8 ball.
first. Yep, exactly. I don't know if he can hold position for the 2. May have to play it safe at that point. I'd be a little concerned. No, couldn't get hooked behind a 4. Probably be a little bit lower.
Just has to worry about the scratch if he hits the wrong angle.
Yeah.
Wordy, I'm honest. Wordy, I'm honestly kind of surprised that there is not. Really good.
Yeah, he did, unfortunately, hit it a little hard.
Yeah, Wordy, I'm surprised that there's not a whole bunch of players in this. I mean, I know some strong end players from this area have qualified already, but I thought for sure we'd get 60 players, a whole bunch of 700s, a whole bunch of international players. And a lot of people are reaching out to me about it, but no.
Are you referring to the qualifier event or the events that are upcoming?
Kind of everything right now.
Gotcha. Well, I, for one, as a player, would like to say, I really do appreciate the added money events.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Enjoy playing with them, enjoy the competition and the opportunity.
Try. Marty, what's your skill level? What's your like Fargo run? Yeah, I don't have to come off this bottom rail. Right hand English. Catch the edge of this too if you can.
In 2 rails at this 2-ball, there's a pretty decent opportunity to get safe. It's all about making sure you don't overhit it. A little bit of a poor angle,
A little
but
underhit on that one. Marty, if you're consistently running 5-packs and things like that, I'd say you're probably a 700 range. Love to see you come out to one of our events. Try the Pennsylvania State 9-ball championship. It's only 120 to get in. There's 3,000 added to that one, so that could be a good event for you to try out. Everybody's going to shoot the 4 to the corner. Does he play it soft mark and play the 5 in the side, or do you think he try to comes up? I think he comes up.
Curious myself. I think the 7. It's difficult to see the angle that he's going to. I mean, the less cue ball travel, the better, generally speaking. But he may have to come up for the 5 in the same values. Believe it or not, cutting this 4-ball this thin becomes increasingly difficult to hold position for the 5-ball.
Gotta kind of let it go. Almost like a 4-rail shot.
Yeah. That's more natural than trying to hold for the 5 in the same corner.
Got the 4 in. Kind of comes out in that area.
Oh. So look at you. That was tremendous racing. Not sure. Does he have the 5? Does he have
play with my pen every now and then.
Seemed to be a little quick there.
That one, it was very quick on the draw, yeah.
The stun draw back down for the 8, or it's a little bit of a flat angle. You kind of
maybe sweep it to the side rail.
I think maybe stun draw come on the other side of the 9. Yeah. Yep. Wow. Almost. Maybe that hit the point.
Right before it. The 8 into the corner. Two rails out for the 9-ball on the side. All right, we got 1-0. Race to 7 on the A side. A 2023 Pennsylvania State 10-ball champion Lucas Werner won that championship here. We got the 10-ball championship coming up in the middle of September, September 20th. I think we're adding 2,500 or 3,000 to that one. Lucas gets free admission into that. All Pennsylvania State champions get to come back and defend their title the next year free of charge. I believe if you're a champion, you have to pay to come play again the next year.
Well, congratulations, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Lucas just got sponsored by McDermott.
He did.
So congratulations, Lucas. I know he's qualified already. That's probably why he's not here. Tremendous young player. Really like his game. He's a good human being.
Good kid. Yeah, Marty, you're definitely all the state championships are around like 100, 125. So you're more than welcome to come out and play in any of the state championships or any event that you want. Takes the 2 in the corner, has a shot on the 3. Use a little bit of a little tiny bit of an inside. I mean that area there.
5 does not pass the 6, correct?
No, it doesn't pass the 6.
You may have to come around 3 rails for the side, but then the 9 ball's in the way.
Maybe force follow off the side rail.
Yeah, you come down and play it.
Try to come in between the 5-9.
Actually, you would come to the long rail on the other side, 3 rails, but or he may just.
What's up, Jose, buddy? No, today there's only one qualifier today. We're qualifying all 4 players today.
Yeah,
it's a great shot.
Good shot. Good decision. These are touchy rolling these in the side pockets here.
Roll it 2 rails, side rail, top rail.
I think he.
1 rail to draw, so I get onto the 6. All right, Jeremy's up to the 8.
Jeremy Jones would say, use your talent here, meaning that actually he came to the other rail, which I think is a smart shot.
Out to the 9. Gonna play the 9 to the corner. Well, 2-0.
It's funny, I'll literally hear Jeremy Jones' voice in my head on shot sleep. when I'm out of line, I can't get to the. You just need to use your speed control to hold for position. You're coming across. You're in the shot line. Never spoken to Jeremy ever before in my life, but I hear his voice telling me,
you weren't here?
Use your talent.
You weren't here when he was here?
No, I wasn't here.
Oh, that's
and I didn't get to have an opportunity to spend any time with him while I was in Texas.
Game on Sportswear. Official sponsors of PA Pro-Am. Check them out here.
I'm not familiar with Game On.
So they're down in Florida.
Okay.
Owned by a lady named Marie and Matej Goldman. Great people. Matej's really cool girl. Real fun energy. She's actually at the WPBA event right now in Iron City.
ICB?
Yeah.
I saw Janet Atwell won her match yesterday. Big fan. I used to play at her room a little bit in Virginia.
Janet's a really nice lady.
I love Janet.
We actually have one of our PA Pro-Am players down there, Ashley Benoit, is playing.
Yeah.
He's becoming a fan favorite in the pool world, especially because she's a female that plays one pocket.
Huh?
She plays at a very high level.
I actually need to. I'm not familiar with her game. I'm familiar with her. I've heard
very strong
her name, but I haven't really watched her play any. She's Rhode Island or
up around like Massachusetts,
okay.
New Hampshire area, Connecticut. She's all over the place up there.
She just doesn't play out of Yale Billiards, right? Is
She does, yeah.
snookered, or she plays out of Yale? Oh,
Out of both of them, yeah. No, she's a 6-0.
oh, you tried to force that.
She's a 603 Fargo, but I think it's a very underrated 603. She's more probably in the 630, 640 area, in my opinion.
What's her robustness?
High.
Well, if you have high robustness, you are what you are.
Yeah. She's on the B side. She lost to April Larson.
I like to think I'm a 750, but my Fargo says I'm a 670, and I've got 5,000 robustness, so I'm probably a 670.
My Fargo proudly tells me to be a promoter and to keep my day job.
Listen, you enjoy the game. That's you don't get to play as much as you'd like. Yeah, there's room for all of us to improve. It's difficult to, you need to invest time to get good at this game. And that's just a fact. There is no magic bullet. Unfortunately, trust me, I've looked for one for 35 years, even though I'm 35 years old.
Marty, I don't know. What is Bean's high run in the 14-1? I know Bean.
I would wager to guess she's over 150.
Yeah, I love Bean. She's she's awesome.
Her game is just tremendous.
She's actually the current reigning Pennsylvania State 9-ball women's champion. She won the event here last year.
Yeah, it's rare that I can watch a player and feel like I'm improving my game just by watching them play.
Yeah.
But she's one of those players.
She's so little too. It's so fun. I had actually picked her up from the airport last year when she came out here. And I'm like she's standing next to me for like a minute or two.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I didn't realize, I thought it was just a little kid standing next to me. I'm like, oh, Bean, there you are. Get in the car. You're going. All right, Jeremy Seaman's going to close that rack out. That's in the 70s. Okay. I think Nick DeLeon's actually going to be playing in our Pennsylvania Open event too. Saw him the other day.
He's Point Jason. And credit to Nick. We don't know each other personally, but I believe he just reached like a milestone on his followers on his Facebook page. I believe 75,000. If I'm not mistaken.
That's great.
Yeah.
All right, we got 5-4 Garrett Vaughn over Jason Trigo. 4-4 Giancarlo Delgado and Darren Dinke. Have a match finished here. Betty Ann Marcherry has defeated Mike Dembow.
Good for Betty Ann.
Betty Ann on. Betty Ann comes to every one of my events. There has not been a single event, unless she was sick, that she didn't play in.
I believe I played her in the last event.
Yeah.
She's a competitor.
Yeah, she gets in the box, man. She ain't afraid to bet a little bit too. She's cool to be around.
I like she's making every effort to try and improve,
yeah.
and that's admirable.
A lot of open players in this area to talk about always getting in the box, but you never see them. But she's
Safety just kind of leaked out on Brian. I believe with the 2-ball down the other end of the table on Piers.
Looking for a safe here.
I think you cross the one over and you play the bank, but you play it for the short side. So if you miss, it comes back towards the middle of the table, and then you're bringing the cue ball back down for the 2 if it goes in. It's kind of a two-way shot with position, so I think it's hard to overlook. Yeah.
Shot.
Yep.
Holds up. It's going to sit behind that 5.
Mm-hmm.
There is a 1-rail escape, but it's a tight one.
Yeah.
Kind of missed it with my line there.
You dogged it. It's okay.
That was probably the shot I would have shot last night. Shoot her right into the pocket, not hit the 1.
Excellent. Excellent.
Good shot. Shot on a 2.
I actually like thinning this 2-ball on the right side, bringing the cue ball down towards
2 rails
behind the 9-3 if you can, almost with just a high ball as opposed to a high right. Yep, exactly. There you go.
2 ball comes out in that area there.
Looks like he may be on the other way. Yeah, just leaked out on
Get
him.
on the 9.
Yep. I've
Jeremy
done that. I've done that
I've done it
so many
10
times
times
that
this
I
week.
learned to shoot the other shot.
And Jeremy with the 3 to the corner. Roll out to the 4.
I'm curious how he plans on getting on the 5 ball here. We should be able to tell from the position he plays on 3. Okay. Came down, got below it. Believe it or not, you can.
Spin out to the
you
7.
can introduce this. Probably not, but the 6 ball is something that you need to make sure that you. With. He had a good angle to get past it. Now it's ABC for the young man from Michigan.
Young man from Michigan.
See if this is kind of stun inside to get on the top side of the 7, or how he plays this. Okay, so he went.
When players play a shot like that, is that because the table's playing long? When they let it kind of sit into the center of the table? Playing long, meaning like the table's fast, so they're just kind of rolling it around, just trying to get it into the center of the table versus trying to.
I think it's a little bit personal preference. I actually think if you could have stunned down to the short rail and come straight back up for the 7. But he maintained an angle from doing it the way he did. He maintained an angle rather than getting 2 straight on the 7.
On the 7 and the 8.
Which is a mistake I make often. I'll get 2 straight, and then I'm 2 straight on the 8, and now I've got a difficult shot on the 9. He gave himself plenty of angle on the 8 ball to come across for the 9.
Jeremy's going to win that one. He's going to go up 4-0 in a race to 7. We're going into rack number 5 now. They're going to update the score here in a second. We have 4-0.
This it really just registered with me that this is a
Not sure. The wife was pointing at something. I don't know what that meant.
that's several breaks now that he has missed the 1 ball. Wasn't paying close enough attention to see whether he missed it low or high on the side pocket. From the position of the 1 ball currently, it looks as though he may have missed it on the low side, which would theoretically mean that cutting it too much.
Wordy, I'm not following what you're saying there on that last one. It said if those answers were sincere answers, it doesn't seem like it would be like playing SVB 10 matches in a row. Dom T is predicting a Jeremy Dylan final. I could see that, Dom. I mean, based on the 2 highest Fargos in the tournament. But don't count out some of them 660, 650 players. Some of those guys can play jam up pretty well. Marty, I think possibly you had forgotten to send one of the messages because I don't see anything on there about SVB. Yeah, I mean, SVB is a monster player, obviously. We got a finish here in one of the matches. Trenton Marty has defeated Curtis Burton 7-2. I believe Trenton Marty is actually going to be our next stream table match. See that here in a second. Yes, that's going to be Trenton Marty versus Dylan Spoor as our next stream table match. Oh, I got you, Marty. I understand. Trent Marty 655 Fargo, I think 656 versus Dylan 725. Jeremy around to the 3. It's a nice position play. 3 and the 4 in the same pocket, or might even play the 4 on the side, depending on the spin out. All right, Jeremy to the 6. Oh, it's a good shot. Float over 1 for the 7. Hey, what's up, Dom? How's it going, buddy? And Jeremy shoot the fine ball into the pocket. Take a 5-0 lead and a race to 7. So we're about a match and a half in, but we're gonna give the rules real quick for the event. That is actually for last night. Never mind. Forget about that one. It happens sometimes when you're the only person doing everything. We got a couple things here and there. We got another finish there. Garrett Vaughn. Jason Trigo. Garrett Vaughn has won that match 7-4. Gonna move Garrett on to the next round. All right, we're in the match. Match number or rack number 6.
There goes.
Got the one on the side, huh?
Cue ball
Lost the cue a little bit.
Got kicked up. It's interesting, actually. Theoretically, then he's hitting the 1 ball a little full, and it went in to get the cue ball up that high. Which, do we have the template marked
We do.
for
Yeah.
the table? Okay.
Wardy, are you talking about Gerda Hofstadter? I'm sorry, get more.
No, I was just going to say sometimes that occurs when you'll make the 1 ball and the cue ball will get kicked off the table when the rack may be kicked one way or the other. Just a little bit.
Possibly.
Not on purpose. I'm not saying
Yeah.
he's intentionally doing that. But that's why I was curious if the table was marked.
Strong shot on the 2 ball there to get around to the 3.
He's a strong shooter. Does the 7 go in the corner? Where the
Once the 5 gets made, the 7 could go, but I don't believe the 7 will go on the bottom left corner. It's pull up the overhead here. I'll let you know in a second.
will it go top right? Generally, players of this caliber, if the ball will go, they'll play position for where it will go. But yeah, he's looking to open that up somehow.
All right, he's out to the 5. Play the 5 in 1 rail. Side pocket. 2 rails. 3 rails. 3 rails.
It's even a difficult position. No natural safety even here.
So 6
I mean,
bottom left. Let the cue ball hit the right side rail.
Yeah. He may be feeling he's in such a strong position where. Yeah.
Gotta worry about that 8 though. He gets past that 8, he's okay. But
Well, he may even. It's interesting.
do you think he could roll the 6? Just roll the 6 forward in this area here and freeze the cue ball to the 8?
See, the angle is difficult
Yep.
to do that. He may cut this in the side and try
Side
to
pocket
draw
cut.
to the long rail. But I mean, position is just you can't really get to the 7 going that way either.
Definitely, yeah, definitely, definitely a psychology part of it. Marty, I understand that one.
If this were me, I would shoot the six, believe it or not, to the short rail and just try and roll it into the 9-7 and just play the six ball only as opposed to playing the cue ball. Just try and put the six behind those two balls.
Okay.
Did you follow me? You
Yeah,
like
yeah.
banking it into those two balls softly.
What he's gonna go with?
He's winding up. He's going to hit this. Yeah, see, he went for the side. But position really wasn't
Disappointing, might
offered.
get there.
He got to a spot where he can play safe. But
Yeah.
the reason I didn't like that shot was because position was so, you just needed to get lucky, which he did.
Top shot here is gonna probably just hold it right behind the 9.
Yeah, make sure that you don't make it though. Make
Yeah,
sure you don't bank it right in the side pocket.
Bank it right in.
I've done that a number of times.
That's the only time I make a good bank is when I'm trying to play safe.
Hey, play the perfect safety on yourself.
I'm being a little self-deprecating today. I'm a little angry with
Is he
myself
hitting
after
this
yesterday.
high? He played the bank.
Wow.
Look at that. A little
Gets
fortunate there,
Gets
but
away with it on the 8.
good players get good rolls.
My wife and I have a joke, like when we have like we play bad one night, and like the next morning we'll have like lunch or breakfast or whatever. She'll like ask me like, "Oh, we want to get for dinner?" I'll be like, "I'm not worthy of dinner. Only winners get dinner," or something like that. So she asked me this morning.
Coffees for closers.
She's like, "What do you want for breakfast?" I said, "Only losers get burnt toast."
That was a great
Okay,
kick.
nice
that
kick,
that was
yeah.
not easy
Not at
because
all.
the 9 ball was really close in the way.
So I want to thank Jen Tully and Alyssa Solt for commentating last night. 2 in a row. He's going to sort of get away with on a miss there, unless he played that. I don't think he played that square like that, but
No, I don't believe so. But
that'd be a hell of a shot if he did.
I believe it looks to me as though Jeremy's losing a little bit of focus here. Which it takes a lot of mental gymnastics when you're
we have couple matches that are being held up because of first round matches that are kind of low.
how he if he plays this in the side or the corner. Yeah. Getting this weird little angle here. I think Jeremy Jones would have told him to play the 8 in the corner, just with the short draw back. Not a problem.
Yeah, he's
but
still gonna get there. It could be a problem in a precision type shot.
I was curious on how he was going to decide to run those 3.
All right, that's gonna put him on the hill at 6-0. Guys, check out crossroadcues.com and my man Eddie P. Put a link for you here in the chat. He's got some great cues, cases, accessories. Crossroadcues.com. All right, rack number 6.
Here's a great opportunity for Brian. Leave the 4. Does the 4 pass the 9? If it does,
I believe the 4 passes.
Yeah, he's got an ability for a run here. So just make the most of your opportunity.
You got the side. I gotta fix that.
It's steep. It's a steep angle. I think he's supposed to play this though. I don't think he's supposed to try and play safe at this point. Down 16. Supposed to 0 and race to 7.
Sorry about that, guys. I gotta turn it off.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I don't think he's going to like the position he's going to be shooting from next.
Barry West, what's up, buddy? What time did you get out of here last night? I think Barry was here to the wee hours.
I am impressed with how Jeremy, how he's speed control, and how he's been able to adjust to the table. Yeah, he's played some delicate shots. Sure. Oop. If the 4 goes, I believe that's going to be the final mistake.
Nice close. Well, somebody's got to close the pool.
All right, so 3 rails around for the 2 in the corner. Draw back slightly for the 3. Ooh, came right between those balls.
Oh, yeah.
That's.
He wants to draw back for the 3 and use this side rail.
Yeah, so a little bit of angle there.
And top rail, side rail for the 4.
See, to get around the 7 ball here, though, the angle that you're taking is not really super conducive to. Yeah, see how he had to take the longer shot?
Yeah, take the steeper rail.
Trying to get him. The line was pretty good, actually, as well, though. This is. You might have to come across 2 rails here back for the 5.
Yeah, so I was literally just about to say that. Play the ball across.
Yep. See, it's difficult, though. I'm not sure he got there.
Look at that pen work.
Wow. You're making up for that dog
for
line
that terrible
earlier.
shot that I had last night.
Congratulations.
All right, 1 rail out on the 5 to the 6.
All right.
6 ball, 2 rails, bottom rail, side rail for the 7 to the top left. Pardon me 1 second, guys. All right, guys, I'm going to leave you here with Mark for a few seconds. I have to go handle a roll question. I'll be right back.
Yes, sir. I believe he's just going to roll this 8 ball, and that should be over. I like stroking the ball there as well, rather than just rolling it in. Shot. Jeremy, great player. Looks like he's going to wrap this one up. Yes.